Hello everyone and welcome back to Gen Z Communication Talks, our weekly series by the School of Communication where we dive into the most exciting and relevant topics in the world of media and communication. This week, we are tackling a fascinating topic: how has the new media age changed the way we communicate today? From instant messaging to interactive platforms, the way we connect has evolved dramatically, and today we'll explore the opportunities and challenges that come with it. Joining me today to unpack this fascinating topic are our esteemed panelists, Ms. Shakira, our communication trends analyst, Ms. IRDINA, a social media and digital marketing specialist, and Ms. Liva, a cultural communication researcher, and as usual, I'm NURIN, your moderator and media studies advocate. Before we begin, I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in today's discussion. This episode is brought to you as a part of sharing series with the School of Communication. If you haven't, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and share today's episode if you find it useful. To kick things off, Mal will shed light on how new media has enabled instantaneous communication and shifted us from one-way to interactive conversation. Over to you, Mal.
Thank you, Nurin, and hi everyone. I'm really excited to kick off this discussion, and I appreciate all of you for watching today's episode. And I honestly love our topic today. There are a lot of inputs. I really can't wait to hear from our speakers, but before that, let's talk about one of the biggest changes the new media age has brought. First, the ability to communicate instantly and globally. Tools like WhatsApp, Zoom, and social media have made it incredibly easy for us to stay connected no matter where we are. For example, as university students, we can collaborate on group projects with classmates who might be in different states or even different countries without missing a beat. Whether it's sharing updates, having virtual meetings, or attending online classes, everything happens in real time, right? But here's the thing, with this immediacy, there's also a tendency to prioritize speed over depth. We've all been in a situation where someone replied too quickly in a group chat and it led to confusion or miscommunication. Another big shift I would love to note is how communication has gone from one way to interactive. Back in the day, communication was like reading a textbook. You could only take in the information, but now it's more like a class discussion. On platforms like Instagram or Twitter, we can comment, share, or even start conversations. In a university context, think about how events or announcements are now posted on Instagram stories, and students can respond directly with questions or feedbacks. And this two-way interaction makes communication feel more personal and engaging, don't you think so? But of course, it's not all perfect. This openness also means that misinformation spreads more easily, or we might find ourselves stuck in echo chambers where we only see views that match our own. It's something we all need to navigate carefully. And I think that's it from me for now. I'm looking forward to hearing everyone's thoughts as we dive deeper into this topic.
Thank you, Mal, for kicking us off with such a great point. You have highlighted how the new media age has transformed communication into something instant and interactive, but also how it comes with challenges like miscommunication and echo chambers. It's a lot to think about, especially in how we use these tools as a student. Now, let's build on that with Ms. IZZAH.
Thank you, Nurin, for moderating, and thanks, Mal, for the insightful start. One big shift we have seen with new media is the rise of visual and short-form communications. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and even WhatsApp stories have completely changed how we share information. Let's be real, how many of us actually read long emails or announcements when a quick infographic or a short video can grab our attention instantly? For example, instead of a lengthy post about an upcoming campus event, student clubs now use Instagram Reels or TikTok to highlight the key details in under 30 seconds. It's fun, engaging, and easy to share. But there's a downside. It often oversimplifies things, and sometimes important details get lost in the process. Another major change is how new media has encouraged personal branding and self-presentation. As students, we see this all the time on platforms like LinkedIn, where people craft their profile to showcase internships, projects, and skills, or on Instagram, where student influencers share their study routines or university life. It's a great way to build connection and even land opportunities, but let's admit, it also adds pressure. We feel the need to present this perfect version of ourselves, which isn't always realistic or sustainable. So, new media offers amazing opportunities but also comes with challenges we need to balance. Liva, I'm curious to hear your perspective on how this platform impact inclusivity and the challenges they create. What's your take?
Alright, thanks IZZAH for the great question. One challenge I want to highlight is how we are losing face-to-face communication skills. Since we rely so much on texting on social media and online tools, we're not practicing things like reading body language or having real-time conversation as much. For example, many of us are more comfortable chatting in group chats than speaking up in class or talking to professors in person. While this can be a challenge, the good news is that we can improve these skills with some effort and also practices. On the positive side, new media has been amazing for giving a voice to people who might not have been heard before. For example, at our university, we have seen students use social media to raise awareness about important issues like mental health or campus diversity. This platform creates spaces for more voices to be heard, but this also brings challenges like online bullying or trolling, which is something we've all seen happen. It's a reminder that we need to use these platforms responsibly and make sure that they stay safe and welcoming for everyone. New media is changing how we interact both positively and negatively, and it's fascinating to explore. Now, let me hand it back to NURIN, who will take us further into discussion. NURIN?
Thank you, Liva, for those valuable insights. You have really highlighted how new media has changed the way we connect and include others, which ties in perfectly with what I'll cover next. One fascinating aspect of new media is how data and algorithms shape our communication. Think about how Instagram shows us posts or reels based on what we like or engage with. It's almost like the platform knows what we want to see. This personalization can be helpful, like when we get event updates from campus clubs or content that helps with our assignments. But it can also create challenges. For instance, if you only see content that matches your views, it's easy to get stuck in a bubble and miss out on others' perspectives. As students, it's important to stay aware of this and seek out diverse ideas to avoid reinforcing biases. Another shift is how new media has changed the way we express ourselves. Emojis, GIFs, and memes have become a part of how we communicate tone and emotion. In a group chat, a thumbs up emoji might seem friendly and casual, but in a formal context, it might come off as dismissive. Even simple things like typing in all caps or using certain slang can carry different meanings depending on the situation. Adapting to these evolving norms is a key to effective communication, especially as we prepare for professional environments. I would say the new media age has opened up incredible opportunities for connections and creativity, but it also challenges us to be more thoughtful or responsible in how we communicate. Mal, as we reach the end of our episode, could you share your final thoughts and wrap up our discussion?
Thank you, NURIN, and a big thank you to everyone watching. We've covered so much, from the speed and creativity of new media to its challenges like losing face-to-face communication skills and navigating ethical issues around data. And as much as I'd love to keep this conversation going, we're running out of time and need to wrap up. It's clear that while new media brings exciting opportunities, it also challenges us to be more thoughtful and intentional in how we communicate. We hope this discussion sparked some new ideas and insights. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll dive into more fun and engaging topics. Until then, take care and see you soon.